I really hope it's working. I really hope it is. Huh? What's that? Wait. What'd you say? I told you before, if you can't find any more members for the club, then the club status will have to be repelled. So, if there's no more club members, then the club will not exist or something like that. You look on as bystanders as the conversation continues. But, Vice President, the teachers recognize that this is a special case, but it sets a bad example to the other circles that have a low number of members. If this isn't properly organized as a club, then it will be inevitably have a status repealed. So that's like so you're saying if I join this club, the club status would not be repelled? But how many members do we need until this place is an actual club? For some reason, I get a strange pain inside as I look at her. It's fine, isn't it? Kodori suddenly jumps to the conversation. Huh? You must be Kodori Habane. While slightly surprised that she knows who she was, Kodori continued to speak. The teacher said it was okay, didn't they? In that case, you shouldn't be complaining. And also, it's a special case yourself, isn't she? This is the reason why she repeats the year. Everyone knows that why she's in the school. If that's, I thought I saw veins appear on the vice president's temples as the two of them ranted at her. For the teacher to interfere in matters in the club activities is a clear infringement on the autonomy of the student council. That is exactly the case in this situation. She thrust forward, approaching once Okotri and Ageha take a step back. There are many circles that wish to be made into clubs. They do not receive a club budget, and in many cases, do not feel the what? Yesterday, the taiko drum study applied for a place to practice, but had to be rejected. When that happened, do you know what they said? How would we know that? The soaring club, which has one member, has a big garage to use. Why isn't there a single place we can practice? Wait, so Amin is the only member of the club? How many club members do we need? Because if we only need 5, because if we need like 4 more, although 4 more would be shit. If we need like 3 more members, then doesn't that mean me, Ageha, and Kotori join the club? It is. Even so, the ones who had their application rejected obviously won't be able to consent to that, will they? However, since a long time ago, this garage has been used by the Soaring Club before we were even born, and this fact cannot be ignored. Wait, this was made... Okay. We in the student council respect that fact. It is not our intention to have Senior Mochizuki for the sake of the circles that play around and do not display any signs of proper club. Of what? Do not display any signs of proper club activities. Oh. That is why. So that's why it will be repelled? Huh. If you see, a few days ago I performed the test flight. Didn't that take place during lesson time? That's outrageous. On the contrary, you should consider that another step to the club being abolished. So staggered as if she'd been hit hard in the face. I guess that's true though, isn't it? On Windmill Hill, when Kotsuri and I watched the ladder fly across the sky, lessons were taking place in the school. Do you understand a minimum of 4 members are required to organize as a club? You must find another 3 members for the club. See, I was right. So we do need 3 more members. So it's me. I don't know if Agaya can join the club since she's already in a club, but I guess she could be, right? and Kotri is left down with a very grave expression. It's kind of weird how this game was made years ago. I think it was made years ago because I definitely know it was not made last year because the last I don't know. It's weird how this game was made years ago, although it looks like one of the best animated games I've ever played in my entire life. In that case, it cannot be recognized as a club. Uh, um, okay. Okay, what's with the heroic music? I'll join. Wait a minute. I knew it! Of course, the main character, the main protagonist that we play as is gonna join. Huh? And all the others look at me. Wait a minute. Okay, guys, try to imagine that in your head. Oi just raises up his hand and he's like, I'll join. It's like when you're the boy who transferred here recently, aren't you? You must be Oi Minas. The vice president looks at me as she's evaluating me. I'll tell you this now. We will not be ghost members. I know. This is the reason why I came here today. I still don't know much about gliders though. I just thought it would be interesting. I feel excited just to imagine flying it, riding on the wind. Will allow me to, that is. Yeah, if you say you want to join, I don't mind. But I'm only doing this for myself, you know. I still don't know much about gliders, or about you either. But that's what you want to do, then I'd like to help. As I state my reason, he's acting like a protagonist that he just wants to save his friends or family. And Lewis in the transfer student who doesn't even understand the situation has come barging in, trying to act like a hero. I can't say that there isn't some element of that to it. Well then, I'll join too. I get her raised her hand in a really casual manner. Huh? Even with everyone looking at her, again appears aloof. Aloof? What? Eh. Even with everyone looking. Oh wait. It is. Is it? Okay. Then I'm also a member of the robot club. Yeah, that's fine. But what are you doing? What? It looks like fun. I mean, it does. One person left. Everyone naturally looks over towards Kotari. What? They turned the wheelchair sideways to avoid everyone's line of sight. I'm not joining. As the device made a face that seemed relieved, yet disappointed. You still need one more person. There's no way it can be recognized as a club as things stand now. It was decided that what will happen? First, you'll have to vacate this garage. Looks really distressed. Well, of course she does. If there's no way to keep this giant glider, the club activities cannot continue. Didn't it? Okay, although I was reading another character that I met in the last episode, and didn't she that happened in the last episode, and didn't she said isn't it the younger sister of wasn't there a girl in the market about getting some, I don't know. Ow my god. I almost poked my eye. It says something about, I don't know, she had a garage and then we used the glider for it. So we still continue on with the glider thing, but I guess jeez, my eye was poked out literally on video. Everyone would, it would be really sad. Anyways, wait, what did she say? Very well, I will wait until Friday. Wait a minute. That's in like 1, 2, 3. Okay, so in the game, I think it's Monday, right? That's when they gave them on the parts. So that means it's 3 days. I guess until Kotri decides to join the club. If you can't get the club organized by then, it will be reduced to the position of a circle, and you will no longer be allowed to use the garage. Is that understood? Nods in agreement with a total lack of confidence, and Vice leaves the garage. Okay, so it's 3 days. But you're not in clubs, are you? Can we just give your name just until I find someone else? I refuse. I've only refused and left the garage, so it's no use. We had to do something about it ourselves. Say, you guys, that would cause things to turn out like this. No, you helped me out. If it weren't for you, the club would have had its ads taken away. But is it really alright with you? That's what I plan to do from now on. Me too. I'm interested in this in so many ways. That sounds really weird. Leave gathering members to us. I mean, that's for the club activities. I cannot speak today. Please, but something together that will make the vice president understand. Yes, I will. Also, I cannot do a girl voice. I swear. Is this all right with you? What is? Today's the first time you've been in the garage, right? Even so, right? Even so, you suddenly become a club member. Jeez, I cannot speak today. There's something. I swear, there's something wrong with my language. But it sure does look like fun. Wait, what? What am I gonna do with you? That thing flies, right? You can't possibly tell me not to be excited. I mean, it is true, right? Yeah, I know what you mean. Without thinking, I raised my voice. I was happy that Garrett felt the same way. Well, in my case, I'm more interested in making it fly than getting it flying myself. I want to try to fly it also. She has stayed in the school all this time, repeating over and over to do this, you know? So they say, doesn't go to lessons and always just stays in the garage. I don't know if that's the truth or not, but what I do know is very seriously. First, we have to find a member for the club. Let's try asking him. Asking who? Wait, don't tell me. Glitter, what's that? Sounds kind of interesting. Why are we asking him of all people? He literally called me a traitor. I'm not going to be friends with someone who literally calls me a traitor for just not contacting them about coming back. And also, why did the creators of the game just make you? Looks like one of the best schools anyone would want to be in. Even people who would hate it would love it. It's look. There's only computers on the roof. Look, this literally looks like a school from the future. Also, I don't think anyone else records these types of videos, but me, doesn't it? So, do you want to join the club? Well, I have my part-time job. Also, with you, every time we'll get jealous, so I have to give it a miss. You'll figure something out. It's fine. She'll never know. Yes, she will. Oh, so you shouldn't really speak to me. You've been like this ever since you got a girlfriend. We're childhood friends, aren't we? What happened to our friendship? I'm busy with the band, so there's no way we're playing a gig soon. So now we're rehearsing. You're so cold-hearted. Why do you ask him? Oh, yeah, I mean, I can't ask him. He's already a member. I remember. What? So you guys are hanging out again? What? Is there something wrong with that? We want you to come with us too. You know. We want to hang out with him. Okay, can you stop spitting at me? You gross, don't spit. I don't think I've ever seen a gay head make that face. You're such a pain in the ass. Yeah, I don't know. This time, give it your best shot. What are you talking about? Go on, shoo, you idiot. You know, I kind of hate the guy. It was no use. So was it my fault after all? No, he's busy with his girlfriend, his part-time job, and his band. He's really making most of being a teenager. Are you sure, though? I mean, having a part-time job and being in a band with your girlfriend, that is really busy. So, yeah. And you can't join the club because you're pretty much already in the club, kind of. In the past, we used to hang out all the time. What are you talking about? If he treated us like we were the most important to him, then his girlfriend, what do you think would happen? I'm gonna give him the cobra twist until he cries. What the is that? What the hell is that supposed to mean? The cobra twist? Isn't cobra the name of a snake or something? There's nothing they can do about it. Next is, oh, that's right. Hatora comes here, doesn't she? What? So we're gonna ask her to join the club, I guess. Into the first grade classroom. Well, it did say well, I guess the main character. Well, Oi is a second year in high school, so yeah, her, and she was a year younger than us in the last episode, as from what it told us. What's up? Ew. Oh, come on! Really? I know I just screamed into your guys' ear, but I hate this. Really? Yet? Really? Why? The main character, me, as what I'm playing, has to see this. Why? Seriously, why is my life like this? You know what? I'm gonna go. Actually, no, I'm just gonna get something. I can't get any water because then the phone will turn off and then the video will stop. So I'm gonna have to bring it with me. Okay, I'm just gonna run for the door and then go for it. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I am back, everyone. My heart was really racing because I thought the video was going to turn off. Seriously, I literally thought that. My heart is beating. It's because I need to get a drink. I got some water. I'm just gonna skip everything and not even look. Okay, I just skipped a lot of things and now I'm gonna what is it? Yesterday she was wearing her own clothes. I'm sorry, what is that? You look more grown up. I only said it to tease her, but she went red, like she was on fire or something. If she was on fire, she would be dead. What, did her red face just have the face of fire? I don't know. I don't look good enough. She's so shy. Ow. I think I just burped. I'm kind of teasing her, but actually I mean what I say. That's even worse. I mean, it kind of is. Isn't she? Huh? Me? Huh? Me? You're better than me. Okay. Said that I'm a boy on the inside. I mean, I don't even know what to say. What would you guys say in the situation? What would you guys say? But her appearance has gotten much cuter, don't you think? Wait, who said that? Okay, Tara did. Look at me with those innocent, sparkling eyes. I cannot tell a lie. She looks at me with sparkling eyes, and then she says, I cannot tell. And I'm thinking, I can't tell a lie. I can't. Well, I do think. Ow! I eat an elbow to the ribs. Ouch. How do you can't kick someone in the middle of class. Well, although it's not even in the middle of class because we're on lunch break right now. And it's kind of like Sakura from Naruto. And also, if you guys are one of those fans of Naruto who think Sakura is trash, she's not. Think that again. And if Sakura was real, she would break your face. Okay, yeah, she did stab Obito's eye out, and then Madara did the infinite Tsukuyomi. But hey, at least they did save the world in the end. And also, didn't she punch Kaguya in the head? Like, I eat an ill with the ridge. Ouch. Thanks. I think that you got. Great. This is just turned into a flirting session. Oh. Great. She's blushing. Great. Why? Kill me. Kill me right now. Oh. The second time. This is the first. So, of course, I feel embarrassed. How do you say this in the middle of a classroom? How do you do this? I know I'm not old enough to be doing. I know I'd say, oh, wait, I have to. Well, maybe if I'm older, I can understand. But I don't think I would. understand, even if this guy is like 3 years older than me. The reason why I'm looking down is because my ribs hurts. Anyways, that's not what we came to talk about. You and Oren are in the same club? Oh yeah, and also apparently, I know what the name in English means. The boy means. It means owie. I don't even know why that's even a thing. Why couldn't they have the main character's name be different so it would be easier to say? I mean, yeah, I get it. It's Japanese, so yeah, that's why I wondered if you might like to join too. Well, Zuru glances at me. Why are you glancing at me? Why? What, do you have a problem with me or something? No, I'd rather not. Why not? I had to help out at home. Yeah, but you only need to help out on Sundays. True. I literally feel like when you guys are hearing the video, but you can't hear me, but you actually do. I'm just really loud. Look, I'm wearing headphones while I'm doing the video, okay? So it sounds really loud to me, but it sounds a little quiet for you. But, okay. How is it? It's finished. Is it really okay to do it like this? Yeah, that way it absorbs the flavor a lot better. I swear, I'm gonna have to try these when I grow up. Is there anything else left to do? I think that's it. Write him off. Hey, what? Who wants to join? We could think of. I see. You seem even more interested in it than we are, don't you? The time on Windmill Hill, when first we saw the glider flying. The time she wandered into the garage and saw the real thing up close. The time we made the paper airplanes and flew them together. Her eyes were always shining like a child's. I can't forget the expression on Koji's face. She's usually so sulky. Or looking as though she's bored, but maybe that's what her true expression really is. I thought to myself, if I join the club, I just cause problems. How? How do you cause What do you mean? No, you wouldn't. I'm gonna pause the video. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I need to do a sip of water. Now, she said something about causing problems. What do you mean? No, you wouldn't. To be perfectly honest, it would be great if she would just join the club. But I'll soon be. In mid-sentence, and moves her wheelchair along. Hey, can I ask you a question? No. Why do you want to drop out? I said don't ask me. I was like, why do you want to drop out? And then she was like, I said don't ask me, and then when she said the me part, she goes completely silent. Huh? You realize something. It was you after all. You picked my withdrawal notice. Yeah, I did. Withdrawal notice? What's that? Remember tonight's dinner? I played dumb without hesitation. Yeah, you do. Like, you idiot, you moron to be me. You get stuck in a you get stuck in a ditch and die. That's not something nice to say about. But do you actually want them to die? You're acting like Bakugo from My Hero Academia, who always screams all the time. Although that's pretty much me when I'm making these videos. I'm like one of the only YouTubers who actually makes these videos on Genius Incorporated games and these types of games. Seriously, I'm like the only one. Apparently this game is made for 10-year-olds. We can't seem to find anyone. It's been 2 days since I joined the soaring club. Great, so we only have one more day. Since then, whenever we had any spare time, I've been trying hard to find members. Everyone seemed interested and yet not quite enough to join the club. Just as I thought, everyone's scared. How is everyone scared of her? How? She's not that scary, is she? It's not that she's just too incredible, Allie. I don't even know how to say it. You only just transferred here, so maybe you don't really know how it is. That girl is like a living legend in our school. I know firsthand that her weirdness is legendary. Also, there are rumors that she's antisocial. What? The basis of such rumors is not clear, but she doesn't have any friends, hardly ever shows up for classes, and is locked away in the garage basically the whole time. Even when she does come out, she's always alone and doesn't have any contact with anyone. If you look at it like that, she certainly seems quite antisocial. The club is led by Amin, right? It looks like people are worried that they won't be able to keep up with her. Okay. Then there's one other reason. Oh, that rumor? I'm gonna have to turn the brightness a little bit. Wait, what? I don't know why it says full view. I only whispered like some urban legend. If you can you attract the attention of Mr. Tobioka. Is that true? Maybe. However, it's not possible, is it? I swear, this... His first name means whale. What, because he's fat as one? But he's not as big in size, as you might imagine. But it says his attitude is larger than life. What? How is... How? How? I've seen him before, and he's the teacher acting as a moral advisor, and he's the nagging, annoying type. There are a lot of teachers like that at my old school, but he's a bit of a rarity. Is the advisor to the robot club. In other words, the advisor to Agea's club. In the past, Amin achieved amazing things with the robot club, like I told you before, right? She was one step away from that national championship, you mean? Again, nods. And also that she pressed the wrong and lost. I knew about the person known as Senior Mochizuki to a certain... There's more to that story. Was the advisor to the robot club at that time too. But when that happened, he was so full of regret. Yeah, most people would be. I would have felt the same way if I had been in that situation. I guess me too, although I don't know how I would react to that. We'll get it next time. He said, what? Not long after. All of a sudden quit the robot club. Why? Well, I don't know. One explanation is that when Amin lost the national championship, she didn't seem that annoyed about it. Since then, the key for robot... I swear if I accidentally turned off the phone, I would have punched myself in the face. Since then, the key for robot club has been living on the glory of that occasion, and had failed to achieve any decent results. So, you mean Mr. Tobioka blamed the man for it? Is it Aman or Amin? Amin. Again, I made a serious face and nodded. That's ridiculous! But I can't really say that. My last school was good when it came to sports. The sports? Yeah. You know, this game has a lot of backstory every time we talk. Are you okay with this? What do you mean? Well, Tobioka is your advisor, isn't he? Are you alright with him keeping an eye on you? He might bug me by making snide comments if I use earplugs. I'll be fine. That's not the I'm a little confused. I know what you're trying to say, but there's some at stake, so there's not much I can do about it. What do you mean more important? It's you two. I'm Minas, and Himeji, wasn't it? Hi. Hello, Vice President. You must be... I think I'll just call Amin by her last name. It doesn't look like things are going well, does it? The Vice President gave me a better smile as she made her assumptions. Yeah, but as finding one more member, I will tell you this now, but ghost members will absolutely not be accepted. He did. Huh? Why's that? There must be other clubs that have ghost members, right? Why is it only us? That Vice President glares at us as we make our childish protest in vain. The other small-scale culture clubs are besides the point. The scale of the Soaring Club is just too big. No other club occupies a garage like that. The Robot Club uses a bigger garage, too, doesn't it? That has approximately 60 members? Yeah, but the one who achieved the results was Amin. The Vice President ignores again his grumbling and continues to speak. Is there a truck outside? Because I was wondering why is this noise... Is there a truck outside? Because there's been a noise for like 3 hours. Okay, there is one. I'm gonna cover the window for God's sake. If the Soaring Club were to vacate the garage, the Live Music Club or the Tango Club would modify it into a practice studio. Also, the RC Club, the Photographic Club, and the Film Studies Group want to use it. If a partition were to be added, then it could be as a clubhouse for multiple clubs. If you think about it like that, then there is no way that a club made by gathering ghost members will be accepted. That's fair enough. However, if Senior Mochizuki were to ask, there should be some people who would join her. In other words, you're not making any unreasonable demands. Of course not. It's not my intention to get rid of the Soaring Club. This sets a bad example to the other clubs, and I just want to straighten out the situation. Okay. Wait, is the video paused? Okay, no, it's not. Isn't trying to recruit any members herself. It is really frustrating. It looks like there's no way but for me to play the bad guy and give him a big kick in the butt. How the hell does that fix anything? How? I'm not saying that you have to go that far. Yeah, don't go that far, jeez. Is that okay for you to find proper club members? Because ghost members will definitely not be accepted. The Vice President reminded us as she walked away. I cannot ignore the fact about the background. Very strict, but a good person, isn't she? Yeah, she doesn't seem very flexible, though. She seems familiar with the names and profiles, and it looks like she wouldn't be able to get away with abusing the power that comes with the position. But it's strange, isn't it? What do you mean? That even though when suddenly left the Robot Club, she has been continuing with the Soaring Club for years. Wait, I just noticed. If she repeated the year, if she repeated school for years, doesn't that mean she would be way older than us? Wouldn't she be older as an adult until she became the super repeat student? Yeah, you got a point there. Even so, she isn't trying to get any new members. I guess she is really antisocial after all. The more I know about it, the more I know about the situation, the less I understand it. After school, again, I headed to the Soaring Club garage. I just noticed that this is probably only like the first chapter of the game, and it's been already 2 more hours. It's already been more than 2 hours into the game. After school again, I headed to the Soaring Club garage. After all, we're already members. Hey, I'm sorry, guys. As she looks at us, I bows her head in apology. Cut it out! Yeah, seeing you like this somehow makes me feel like it's taking years off my life. If it's no good, I plan to leave here without fuss. It's still looking for a place I can transfer to. Does that mean you're giving up on the club? I can't bear to look at her face because it makes me feel really sad. I mean, why don't you look for new club members yourself? I'm only doing this for myself, so I don't have any reason to involve other people. Is Is that what she really thinks? Is that because you don't want to let anyone know to come near this place? If so, then... No, that's not it. People are always welcome to come and take a look. But how about becoming members? Oh, I don't know. If they don't, then I won't be able to stay here. That won't be a big problem. But as for what I should do, I still haven't been shown for the answer. But Amin really looks distressed and became despondent. If we ask any more questions, then all we'll be doing is cornering her even more. Anyways, once you've built the glider, what do you plan to do next? Enter a competition? No, she's gonna fly it. I don't think there's a competition for gliders. We can use the club objectives as material for our recruitment drive. As far as the quick check that we did goes, apparently there are competitions for gliders too. Okay, right as I said that, apparently there's... No, I'm not planning to enter anything like that. There's a place I want to go. That's what Isuka said. Once the glider is complete, we can go there. Isuka? Then I moved for. It will fly to the sky that Isuka spoke of. Is she like an old friend of hers or something? I come flooding back. She left the photo frame on the desk. The photo frame without a photo. She looked like she'd gone into her own little world, and it seems that we could ask her any more questions. Why am I getting suspicious about this? Well then, we'll be off to search for people who might join the club. No, I'm sorry. No, instead of that, please. Okay, got it. I really hope the video does not stop this. It was past 9 o'clock at night. In the kitchen, I was washing the dishes for 5 people. In the dormitory, there were 6 people, including myself, but Rudy didn't show up for dinner or to help prepare beforehand and was shut away in her room. Just in case, I put her dinner in the fridge if she gets hungry. She can eat it whenever she wants. Maybe she's feeling down. Why does she want to drop out of school? Is it because of what has said that it was done with the girls in class? Is it because the lessons are boring? Or could it be something that I don't know about? It's possible it could even be something that not even she understands. I of all people, can't really say anything about other people. I don't think that anyone would understand the real reason why I came back to this town. To be honest, I still haven't really solved things for myself yet. As I began to feel kind of down, I was surprised to hear sounds of footsteps stomping down the hallway. Don't tell me it's gonna be... Oh. Wanna go? Oh, I do something. What is it? Could it be that you were attacked by a fur? Why would I say that? Why? Why would I say that of anything? In her direction. No, not that. It's Kotri. What? When I taking Kotri's clothes off? No, that can't be it. She said she's having a bath by herself and she won't listen to us. Why don't you let her take a bath? No way. She says she's going to get in the bathtub. What? Oh. Wait, I was going to be like, oh, wait. Oh, yeah, because she can't move her legs, so how is she going to get into the bathtub? Wait a minute, does that mean she has to take a shower and she has to sit in her wheelchair while taking a shower? Is that it? I don't know. Is in the bathtub? The wheelchair was in the bath's dressing room. The wheelchair that Kutcher used went in the bathroom. She always used that when she took a shower. I'd never seen her do that, of course. Obviously not. Actually, if I saw something like that, I would have a nosebleed. Into the bathtub while still in the wheelchair. For her to get into the bathtub, she needs someone to help. Don't tell me that I'm gonna have to be the one to do this. I do not want to do this. Please. No, her older sister isn't there, is she? Wait, she has a... Wait, Kotri has an older sister? Huh. Isn't here, is she? She said she... According to what I heard, Kotri has an older sister. She only gets in the bathtub when she comes here. Anyway, her sister hadn't come around here recently. At least not since I become the dorm mother. Now leave me alone. Why is it downloading assets? I really do not want the downloading assets thing to continue. Anyways, also, why is Kanako in her underwear? Why? I swear, I swear, Kanako, you are going to be the death of me. That's why I asked you to just let me in. No, this sexual harassment, get lost. I mean, it is true, but how can you get into the bathtub without anyone helping you? Did you have a leg disability? What if I saw the thing that she was saying? I'm just moving my hand weirdly, like this. I'm just moving my hand across my face. And I'm like, moving my face like, I'm making looks on my face. I was like, why? That's why I need you to do it, dorm mother. Help her into the bath. What? Yeah, that's me. I would scream like that. I don't know to say. I'm not coming with you, as she left me by herself. Hey, wait! Alright, shall I help you get in? Did my character even cover his face? Like, shall I help you get in like that? What would you guys react to when you're doing this? How? Obviously she's going to say no. If she said yes, that would be really weird. I don't even know what to react to in that situation. Maybe with an angry look on her face. She looks like her face makes me want to laugh, apparently, but he's like, you dare try to come in, and I will break your bones. I can get in the bath by myself. Alright, don't remind me when apparently something goes wrong. We all know that there's gonna be a problem and I have to go in there anyway, okay? If you guys really think that she's actually gonna be able to get in by herself, obviously there's going to be a moment where we're gonna have to help her into the bath. Yeah, but hey, hold on. Azria went to the dressing room and closed the door. If she does that, I can't exactly go barging in there all of a sudden. Also, guys, read the description before you see this moment. If you have any problems, call me right away. I won't let you peek. She replies in a scary voice. There's gonna be a lot of anime girls that look scary. I'm not saying that girls cannot be scary, but most guys can be. That's like Nagisa from Assassination Classroom. Apparently her eyes give off a menacing stare. The stare is like you're staring into the eyes of a snake or something. Like, if you've seen season 2, apparently when she tapped Karma, it looked like, from the way he was seeing it, it was like he's being stabbed by a giant knife. There's nothing else I can do. It was just an illusion, it wasn't real. Washing yourself off before getting into the bath. You hear the sound of water lightly splashing. Yeah, I can hear that. I feel kind of nervous. The limited information I get from the sound of actually steers my imagination. I'm strongly aware of the fact that Kotri is getting into the bath. What am I thinking? If she knows what I was imagining, she'd probably try to tear me from limb from limb. If she was able to do that, I would be scared for life. And what did that sound like? What did that sound like? Lightning hitting the ground. Ah, great. So, no, please, no. Please, no. Why? Kill me, no. Great, just great. What is happening? I'm saying this so many times. I cannot do this. Please. Why? Lord. Why is she making that face? Why? You can skip this moment if you want to. I react. What? I regret. It's interesting. Oh my god. I guess. Oh! Yeah. Are you okay? I jumped into the bathtub and lifted Koturi out and struggled with her hands of the bath. Hey, snap out of it! How am I still panicking desperately as I rescued her? You're okay now. Koturi looked up at me. It looked like she didn't know or even know what she was clinging to. It's alright, everything's fine now. How was our character calm with this? Yeah. While still holding on to me tightly, I continued to hold on to her to calm her down. One of us suddenly realized what we had failed to realize before. No! Please, no! 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 I can't do this! I can't. No! I'm gonna get demonetized for this. I'm gonna get demonetized. I have to keep this family friendly. Please! I'm just wearing a towel, holding her. Eek! Wait a minute. Let me see full view. Is that my character's arm? I was wondering why he was wearing a red shirt. Well, I did notice the outfit he wore when we first played the game. I'm sorry. He didn't say anything, but she couldn't exactly kick me out, so we just held on to each other. How? She tries to hide her chest, but squeezes even closer to me. It's okay. I'm not looking. Is she sniffing me? It was bright red and looks like she's about to cry. Oh, go now. Sorry. I was about to put Koturi down on the floor. Why? I thought that you want to go, then I threw it up. Don't go. How is this okay? How is this for 10-year-olds if they had to see this? How? Weakly yet desperately, she held on to me. But I'm embarrassed, but please. How is everyone okay with this? How is everyone okay? You know what? Okay. Calm yourself down, man. As we're shaking tightly. What? We're shaking tightly. Okay. I remember that when we first met on Windmill Hill. Wait, you acted like that when we were on Windmill Hill? What? This is a really nice editing. Just really inappropriate. Okay, I nod, and it seems like shaking has subsided a little. Thank you. We stayed like this for a while, and Kaneko poked her head to the bathroom to take a look. I heard a big noise. What happened? Well, this and that. This is the result of ignoring Kaneko's advice. But if we were saying and found the tearful shaking Koturi, I would feel really bad for her. It seemed that Kaneko wasn't buying on the same thing. Did you get a bath towel? Okie dokie. Then could you cover Koturi up? Okie dokie. Well, with the towel around her, quickly held on to me. This sounds so weird. After that, down to the bath with Kaneko. Kaneko also made sure not to meddle unnecessarily and was very considerate towards Koturi to help her calm down. How am I back in the kitchen? Are you supposed to be in your rooms or something? And also, who would have a kitchen like this? I'm pretty sure only Gordon have a kitchen like this. Looks really nice. Doing the dorm mother's jobs in the kitchen. Koturi had gone out of the bath and came to see me. She looks pretty embarrassed. That is not. Oh. Thanks for just now. Well, it was nothing. I saw myself and saying something like, that's another one of the dorm mother's jobs or something like that. The reason why I did that just now was not because I'm the dorm mother. What? Damn it, I skipped something. You must have been shocked that I can't get into the bath by myself. I didn't know how to answer, and Koturi left me behind and went back to her room. Hey, why are we in Koturi's room? Hello, sis? No, it's nothing. I'm not crying. It's about school. That thing we were talking about before? Yeah. I made up my mind. Wait, so she's not going to drop out? Okay. What is the next moment going to be? We're going to be in school or something? Please don't tell me the internet is gone, because I not... It went that way! Leave it to me! Wait, what? What are we doing? I get a signal. I ran ahead to block the cat's escape route. Meow. Wait, are we helping Kotori with her activities in her notebook? Because I'm pretty sure she wanted to stroke a dog or cat's head or something like that. And search for a third route, and there was. Come here, kitty! There was Kotori as she made almost a sickeningly cheerful smile. Sure, I've got those sick that you like, and there's so many of them. Now that's how to talk to a cat. And there goes an anchovy, which captivates the cat. Meow. However, as expected of a stray cat, it won't let its guard down easily. Kotori, use the secret weapon. You're not using rod. Meow. Look. Come on. What the hell is that noise in the background? I don't know if it's from outside or it's from the game. I don't know. He's at its paws. It really was a little bit mean. Eventually, the cat, running out of patience, uses last resort. Now, jump. The cat all by itself. I've got you! Alright, the plan was a big success. I can't believe it fell for such a stupid plan. Well, cats are kind of mindless. I felt like saying, come on, stray cat, you can do better than that. Here, kitty. This looks like a really nice sound, by the way. The cat seems like he didn't really enjoy being stroked, but he focused on a large amount of anchovies nearby, so it looked like he's not planning on running away. Aren't you? You're a good boy, aren't you? Yeah, this is quite beautiful considering he's a stray. Hello there. Oh, girl's like, is it okay if I stroke him too? See, this cat's not scared. We want so much to catch him. We can't let him go now. But I like cats too. They're all looking at me like, heck no. These have been unfair. What's next? Next is a notebook to check. Things I want to do. It's the list of bullet points that Kotori had writing in her notebook. First of all, shook cat's head has been completed. Seriously, there's something in my throat. We are now in the middle of Kotori's list of things she still has left to do. As again, I looked at the notebook. Kotori looked at us sideways, but not with suspicion. How did this situation occur? To answer that, we need to go back to this morning. What did we just... This morning I was in two minds as to whether or not I should pick the withdrawal notice that I picked up to his rightful owner. Of course, it should get dropped at his back to the owner, but if I did that, it seemed that she would have disappeared from here, so I didn't give it back. That's what she wants to do. I have no reason to stop her, but I was hesitant for some reason. But I was walking away, but who was wearing her uniform poked her head out of her room. She was furtively checking the situation outside. How... Was she mad at me? I literally helped you. If I didn't, you would still be in the bathtub right now. As her eyes meet, she slams the door shut. Why is she acting so suspicious? I wait 10 minutes. Head appears from the little door at the bottom at Kotori's bedroom door. I took a long at the entranceway, then came into the dining hall. I would be thinking in my mind right now, why would a duck be checking out? Quack. I go back to go. There's no one there. Quack quack. Alright. What does he mean by alright? Only there's no one here. If the guy catches me, he'll make such a fuss. Okay, I'm sorry. Are you trying to make me feel bad about myself? What she says about that guy, it feels like she's talking about me. Because she's wearing her uniform, but she isn't carrying her bag. In the entranceway, she opens up her notebook and looks inside. I stand up behind her. I did this before, so today... Are we going to skip school again today? Coach Reed, what are you doing here? But I just checked. That's why I should stop sending a duck to scout for you. Yeah, Had, you're really disappointing. As I pick up the notebook that she dropped, I look at the open page. Things I want to do. This is the page I saw before. Give me my notebook back. Could it be that you were planning to do this before you quit school? Like, spot on. I'm going to finish manning today. That's enough. No, give it back. I handed back the notebook. Why are you following me? I'm going to help. Why? It must be tough by yourself, right? Cody looks at me like I'm an idiot. Who could it be at this time? Good morning. Yeah, you're both here. What did you come here for? Well, yesterday something felt a bit strange, and I thought you were Bullseye. Seriously? So when she came all the way back, I need to go to school with her. Bullseye. Yeah, the truth is that... How should I explain this? I was just gonna borrow your notebook. Hey! Using that excellent situation. Today she wants to finish the things I want to do list that is written in this notebook. I don't tell her about trying to quit school. It's like a big job. That's right, this is why I'm taking a day off school. I guess that's the only way. I'll help too. So she's just not coming to school because she just has activities to do, I guess. Man, I really wish that the sky in real life would look this good. Although it would probably blind you. That's enough. Now go to school, you two. That's while stroking the cat, but we don't listen. Next is Peggy at Ito's house. And read. Stroke the head of the what? On the list. Wait, what? Why do I keep stroke the head of a big dog in the neighborhood? It's really scary, but it might be extremely friendly. If possible, I'd like to ride on its back. From the list. Little accumulator rich and have a well-known and very large dog called Pedigree that roams around freely in their garden. When we were kids, it was rich to see just big dogs, and I would often watch him lumbering around their spacious lawns. Wait, how old are the characters? As from what I can remember from the last episode, wasn't it 5 years ago when Oi came back? So that must have been they either been 16, and that means 5 years ago they were like 11 or 10, maybe 9. I like to ride around on its back, so both times she was light as a feather. Well, perhaps that's exaggerating slightly, but she was really light. Okay, I feel like that just offends her. Like, are you saying, you thought I would be fat or something? That agrees the Saint Bernard. They're pretty huge. While seriously considering Audrey's silly idea, we head towards the Adito's house. Wait, we're at Windmill Hill? Why? Phew, I'm starting to sweat. Rain is down the grass. But there's a breeze here, which feels good. Wait a minute, this is the music that we hear in the beginning of when we start the game. And also, I'd like to sing this song when I'm off camera because doesn't it sound really peaceful to you? Also, I listen to these videos when I go to sleep. It's kind of like this, really calming music. It's quite hot in the sunlight, but there's a nice breeze. Here. One thanks. There's one for you too. From the convenience store bag and pass it to Kotri. Thanks. Do you want to sit down here? Give me a hand, would you? What are you doing? I want to put you down here. There's no need. Oh, I see. I'm lifting a Kotri to again until how to do it while I on the side. Okay, here we go. Woo! Thanks. I was getting a bit hot. It seems that the winter can get quite hot in the summer. Okay, time for the lunch boxes. The time now is 12:30. It's exactly the time for lunch break. We spread out the lunch boxes that we brought and the juice and snacks we bought from the convenience store. Wait, so we just went to a convenience store to buy snacks since we were skipping school? Wait a minute. I don't think that's a thing. You can't just go to school in the middle of lunchtime. Like when I'm really, 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 really late for school, like an hour late, I just don't go. I just quit and don't go at all. How do you go to school in the middle of the day? Mid mine, go to his lunch boxes and bought her own. You got a burger? Sure. It looks like she's enjoying the burger that she got by trading as she wolfs it down. You're good at cooking, aren't you? It makes you confident as a woman. Your mom's good at cooking, though, isn't she? No, I can't compare to a career house. Be compared to a career housewife. Why is she looking at me like that? Butcher's face said that she wasn't really suited to the situation, as she quietly ate her lunch. But what the? Why do I feel like I clicked the screen like 2 times? However, she didn't look as deteriorated as she was before. Either hadn't noticed or she was pretending not to have noticed and carry on the same way she always does. This is the first time I skipped school. The only time I thought that I won, was the day of the injection. But and like this, maybe it's okay sometimes, said Gab playfully. She quite seems excited about sipping cool for the first time. If your mom finds out, she's totally gonna kick your ass. I guess mother doesn't hold back when she gives her daughter a kick in the ass. Damn! I've been kicked too many times. Like when I got playing trick. Those kicks are big, heavy, and painful. How do you do that? That's why you can't tell her. Oh, got it. She kicked me. Okay, got it. She kicked me for something like that. I say that, but I don't want her to worry unnecessarily. Hey, what's next? Finished 5 of them this morning. As for Pedigree, and they lunched into the garden. We weren't able to have her right on his back, but Coach gave Pedigree a hug, so we counted that as a success. In the end, it was quite tough for her to roll around and play with them. Pedigree probably weighs more than Coterie, though. On top of that, he licked her all over her face, and looked like she was full of emotion. Go to Cafe Flag? Go to Cafe Flags. Where's that? It's over there in Windy. I don't need to go there! Okay, you just say that unexpectedly. What's reasons over here? Is there something you want to go there with? Oh, come on, why? Is there... Something was said to Coterie, and now she's desperately trying to cover something up. What could it be? It's quite a grown-up cafe. It's where my famous pasteur and has delicious sweets. Do you want to go there? I said no. It's just a misunderstanding. I swear they're gonna. What was this game created? Because they probably made some ships about the main character and other characters by now. And heard someone talking about it at school, so I thought it sounded good. That's all. I don't know about that kind of place. That kind of place? It's not just a normal cafe. It's aimed at couples, so there are a ton of customers like that. So what? So if Kotori and I go there, people are gonna think we're a couple? Oh no. The young woman in Kazagura go there on dates, so it's kind of a status symbol. I really didn't know about it, pal. Kotori points at me. She's strongly denying it, but it's not like I really have any suspicions about it. Why do you go there? Huh? What are you talking about? I didn't write anything about that. Got red and was looking down. Well, I don't mind. Is that way expensive though? The cakes are about 800 yen per price. The tea is about the same price. The tea's about... Wait a minute. The cakes are about 800 yen per price. Isn't that $8 for a... Wait, the cakes are about 800. That's a little steep. Isn't 800 yen equal to $8 here in America? But how is the cake a slice? Because I would be okay with that. But a full cake for 800 yen, which is like $8 here? Wow. The home is one of the most popular things on which, and really is delicious apparently. That's 13,000, that's 1,300 yen, which is apparently $13 here in America. For one cake, for me about for 100 grams. For doing the work at the dorm mother, I can get a small allowance from my... So, next month will be okay? I just told you I don't need to go. I just heard from someone that a trendy shop that sells delicious cakes and tea. As for going there on a date with boys, I never wanted to do that. I never said it. It must be informed because she said it twice. Informed because she said it twice. She's trying to act so freaking angry, but deep down she knows she just doesn't want to go because she thinks she likes Hoy or something. My Viker nodded in agreement without saying anything. Alright, that's the end of that conversation. As she finally dropped that subject, she used the pen to really blot out the entry. I've been recording for an hour already? Dang! There we go. It might have bled through to the other side of the page. It would have been an hour. You look a little disappointed, don't you? Oh, shut up! No, I don't. You have a sweet tooth, don't you? Well, I might have a sweet tooth. I wouldn't get disappointed about something like that. Besides, did I really look disappointed? Cleared away and opened a bag of snacks. We bought a lot of it because it felt like we were going on an excursion. Yeah, eat some French snacks. Fresh snacks. She takes another look at the grocery and finished blotting it out. Speaking of which, we're in the middle of talking about what to do next. Hey, what's that? Yeah, I was looking at the entry at the number 1 spot on the list. It was written much bigger than the other entries. I want to pass through the passage of cloud. What? 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 How do you do that? No one can fly. No one. Yeah, I thought that was quite mysterious too. What is that? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? I'm not the one who wrote this. Because you're well. Not that you mentioned it. The handwriting is different. Yeah, as much as I can Dutch as I want. And so I've written nice uniform writing. Compared to the Leonardo's notebook. It was already written here when I found it. So this is not her notebook. It's just someone else's notebook. Well, there are few entries written in this unbridled fashion, and below nearly are the neatly written entries. Something which we had added to it. You found it? What do you mean? I found it in my room when I came to Flying Fish Manor. It was hidden in a gap between the shelves. So whoever lived in Flying Fish Manor before Kotsuri did must have wanted to go for the passage of the clouds or something. It's either they wanted to fly themselves, which is definitely not true since they would fall to their deaths, or did she just want to go on a plane, or wait a minute. I just noticed. Wasn't Mochizuki want to go above the clouds in their glider? Maybe one of her friends, I think it was Isuka, was the one who wrote the notebook, or wrote the notebook or something, and then, yeah. So this isn't your notebook then? That's right. Maybe it's the diary of someone who lived there before. When she says that it's a diary, I feel hesitant to go ahead and open it. Oh my god, I am tired. Had Coach reread it? Does that mean you continue to write in someone's diary without thinking? I both made a face like, why? While Coach remained quiet. That's because it would be a shame to waste the unused pages. The thing that I was more concerned with was I want to pass through the passage of a cloud. What is passage of cloud? A passage of cloud. If it's clouds we're talking about. I look up. There's a blue sky and a few clouds and then a giant windmill. The windmill blades moving around slowly in the wind looked like winds of a glider. Okay, the next is donate blood. For blood take. What the hell? Wait, did we actually just donated blood? Ew. That was a bit of a toughie. My eyes are still flickering. The last thing we did was complete Lady and Silver Gun, the final entry on the list. I have to go. I'll be right back.